Yeah, so you just reminded me there with the sound that you did in that song, the little
oh yeah,
of like maybe a helicopter sound you did from a story on Shaun's show.
Oh yes, the Brigadier, the New Year's Eve.
It was absolutely hilarious.
The New Year's Eve party happening in Victor 2, way over in Londonderry, Londonderry on the Buchanan Road. Yeah, it was a strange one, that, because with the sadness, we just experienced an attack by the IRA onto the checkpoint, and we lost, 5 Kingos and 5 Kingos, Kingsmen, blew up by a 1,000-pound explosive.
Jesus.
And it was actually, the whole story's pretty interesting, because there was a fella called Gillespie who used to work as a chef in the army barracks in Derry, or Londonderry, in Ireland, Northern Ireland, for you people that don't know. And I was serving a soldier, and our job was to patrol and maintain the peace. Yeah, and we got given these checkpoints where we would stop and search the cars, making sure that there's no illegal weapons going in and out of Ireland, and explosives and stuff like that to save people's lives.
Yeah,
that was it. It's a war. You're in Ireland. It's a war. It's a guerrilla war. You don't know who's who or whatever. We did have a clue who some of the leading IRA, but most of the time, they're elusive. It's wow. And I mean, I think I was 19, 20, and then 19, going into my 20s, and I ended up in Northern Ireland, and way back in 1990, how was it? I'm trying to get it, 92, 91, 92, 93. Yeah, my memory's a bit short with dates, but we can always reflect on that, so forgive me.
Forgive me. Neither here.
Getting old now, my teeth are falling out. My head's twatted. My teeth are falling out. But going back to the incident, so anyway, we ended up going there, and my company was A Company. Alpha Company was designated to go into and keep the checkpoint flowing in a crater. Mm-hmm. And we were living in armoured vehicles called pigs. Yeah, that's what they were called, pigs. Every night we used to sleep in the pigs. And go out into the sangers, which were dug into the ground like sand. Have you ever seen Batoon? And then like proper like trenches with like sandbags, but it's actually like a little house.
Yeah.
Called the sangers. And our team that night was New Year's Eve. And, we were there guarding, but obviously going back, Gillespie worked in the camp. He got then hijacked, kidnapped by the IRA, put a gun to his head and say, if you don't drive that fucking van into the checkpoint, then we're going to kill your family.
Wow.
It's called the Proxy Bomb, Proxy. And the lad, the fella must have shit himself for fucking hell, his wife and kids. So he was brave, and he had no choice, did he? I mean, he just said, "I've just do what I did, but don't touch me kids and my wife." It's a horrible thing about that, isn't it? Put yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
Christ almighty.
It's awful.
So
most of the lads, they don't sign up for that, do they? It's just for a career job.
They had no jobs, It was Maggie Thatcher's Britain.
Yeah.
She hated Merseyside, Liverpool, they were all on next to nothing. It was hard. Everyone was scrimping and scraping, and hence the fear. Everyone was trying to survive. And, this is what she done. She shut down everything, like the coal miners and stuff like that. Maggie's got a lot to answer for, and it's realistically, you see now people getting something for war crimes. She was definitely one of them, along with Blair and other, again, the people in power, who we have elected, have destroyed us. But look, moving on with the story, he gets hijacked. Well, he gets put into a van. He drove it into the checkpoint. Long story short, he detonated it with an radio control device. Friggin' miles away. It was in a valley, Cosquin, like a valley, and the road was in the middle, and the IRA was sitting off, and they seen the white van go in. As soon as he hit the checkpoint, detonate, 1,000-pound bomb, left like a football pitch, just obliterated and
wow,
gone. Sad thing is, I passed out with the lads, with Stevie Beecham. He was in my on the train, and he never seen his son. He was supposed to go home and see his son Jordan. I've met him, and he never met his son.
Oh God!
And I always see, and we always have a parade every year. We always turn up and honour the dead, and as you do honour the. I mean, I see Jordan, and he comes over, and I've made friends with Jordan. So big shout out to Jordan Beach, and mate, you're there, mate. Your dad lives with you, mate, and he lives with us all. Yeah. As I said before, So anyway, God bless the souls and the Kings Regiment lads, because we're all just there. Most of us just wanted to do something and earn a bit of money, and unfortunately, we were just put in that circumstance again. Politicians, not doing what they should have done. But, the Irish wanted Ireland to be Ireland. And
you said as well, going back to the other podcast, that you felt deep down that you really shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, I just felt, hang on a minute, it's like us just waking up and there's all these German soldiers just walking, talking. We get searching, you'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. What are you doing here? This is our house here. And this you got lads nosing in, and also there's been a lot of instances where soldiers abused the power. Which the Irish would say that, and then we can say, well, the Irish done this. It's again the tit for tat, tit for tat. So I'm going to just stay down the line, the facts. I'm not going to take any sides whatsoever. And to be honest with you, in my eyes, I'm just an entertainer. I just love doing what I'm doing now,
Yeah.
I should have been on stage years ago, by the way, and done all this. But unfortunately, Maggie Thatcher made me go out and do fucking things that I shouldn't have done. And
but you did a bit of entertaining out there as well.
I was the entertainer, that was great. It was the morale. Come on, Ollerhead. Morale as low as shark shit at the moment. Pick it up, Shaun. Do something. So I used to just roll on the floor like this is a piece of bacon, turn the oven on and start wiggling around. That was off Greg Bennett, by the way. Greg, I'm not nicking your gag there, mate, but I put the fried egg, the sunny side up as well, just pumping the floor. There's the yoke, money yoking. Look, moving on. So the night New Year's Eve, we're in there. I had 4 lads to look after. I was commander. I was NCO. I was Lance Corporal Jeff Ollerhead, 1st Battalion of Kings Regiment. Sam 2481581. Yeah, so that was my number. Yeah. You never. If anybody says that in the army, right? And you see these people, just ask them what the number was. They should rattle off a number. 2481581.
Yeah.
If they don't rattle a number off, then the Walter Mittys, they call the Walter Mittys.
Stolen valor.
Yeah, they just want to be there, and they wear all the medals that they get off the internet. There's cases now. It's on Facebook. Shame on you. Fucking fella with all these medals. Like,
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, mate. But I mean, I feel sorry for him now because he's going to rig the rest of his life. He's like the commanding officer of the Walter Mitty Brigade, and it goes to this fella here. And ideally, if he probably served, and if he did serve in Northern Ireland, and he's got that medal, that's it. Yeah. I've only got 1 medal, and that was the Northern Ireland medal. I should have got the other one in Cyprus, but there's other stories that I'm not particularly want medals. It was just experience, fair enough. So back to this night, and that was the weirdest night.
So like letting off steam from the trauma and what had just happened.
So we're there anyway, but it's again, the IRA, they could attack the weakest base because there's no freaking buildings to do it all again. We're all sitting ducks. Yeah. We're in this frigging Sangha. And so I got to go to the ops room. There's like a little room and what they made. And Corporal Ollerhead, you've got to guard the North Sangha tonight. That means the North Road. Make sure that nothing comes in that area without being checked. Not even anywhere. So I want you to be on alert. Vigilant, on alert. It's an expected night. Very vulnerable. You're out there. You've got the GPMG, general purpose machine gun. You've got a lot of ammunition. You've got your SCATs and all your extra ammunition. You've got flares. I was like, okay, great. Something gets down. So as I was going to see the lads who were in that North Sangha, I just seen this like firefly. What a firefly is means it attracts helicopters.
Right.
It's like a fucking disco. Can you, yeah. I thought, fucking hell, lads. So as I goes down into the friggin' Sangha, there was Porky Lynch and Kingsman Crone, fucking off their fucking heads, their eyes, and like that. You know, like looking at me. Jump on. What? Fucking trips. Oh, fucking all sorts. What are you fucking doing? I'm the fucking commander. I just knew then. I was just talking to him. They were like, saw like traces coming off their heads. I was like, get the fucking... Listen. Next minute. Get your fucking heads together. All right, get your heads together. And then we got a... Right. Come on, we lost the option. So I run to the office room. Call Ollerhead. We're going to get a visit by the commander of Northern Ireland. The Brigadeer's coming. Please make sure your soldiers are ready on the ball, you know.
Oh, shit.
In my head thinking, shit, these fucking lads are tripping their heads off the bannets. Oh my God, I'm going to get the fucking chop. They're going to get the chop. I'm going to get the fucking chop. I'm going to be in Colchester, fucking brushing fucking floors with fucking toothbrushes and getting yip yank. It was all going on in my fucking head, thinking, oh shit. So I just ran down then and I fucking got them. Let's fucking little body shot and they're like, look, the Brigadier is coming. Do me a favour, get them guns. Make sure that you do not turn around and look at him. All right, don't speak to him. Say your name, Kingsman Crone, Kingsman Lynch, and make sure you look at the arcs. Do not. And I will do all the talking, making sure that we get out of this situation. All right. And I tell you, if you do this, man, you're getting knocked spark. I'll spark. I tell you, I will spark you right out because I've got a career. I've got things. I've got me at the time, you know, where I was, my daughter was coming into the world, and Rio, I love you, baby. I give it a big shout, and I just had loads of things on my head. I had the boxing doing well. I was doing well in the career, and I thought I'm doing all right here. I'm actually making something of my life.
Don't need this.
I've got these two fucking. So anyway, bang. Waka. Here comes the chopper. Shit, here comes the Brigadier. Come on, 1, 2, Charlie, make sure you're on the landing. Bing, bing. So I get on the fucking thing. Chopper lands. Out comes the Brigadier and the entourage. Brigadier's got this fucking thing, you know, the flapping in the wind. And I just straight had to go to him because he went, right, let me see the base. I'm like, sir, Corporal Ollerhead, come with me, sir, and I will show you where the guard are. Come. So I had to run off, jig, you know, like with all my kits, look the fucking part. Say, come down, sir. I will tell you this, sir. Please do not let soldiers look around because we've got to stay vigilant. Yeah. So when he comes into the Sangha, that fucking smell of like off your headish, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Used to smell in the rave and like a bit of arse in there or whatever. Fucking hell. And they were like that on the lads were like, just like looking like that. I knew exactly what was going on. I said, here we go, sir. This is Kingsman Crone and Kingsman Lynch. And the Brigadier went, what's your name, sir? He went, Kingsman Crone, sir. His fucking eyes was like a fucking Garfield, like a big pizza. Spangled.
Wow.
What's your name? Kingsman Lynch. Yeah. I said, lads, just keep your eye there. Brigadier, as I said, but this is our left arc, just baffled them with bullshit. Baffled them with bullshit.
Look, don't look there, look over here.
Look, your left arc, by the way, sir, this is where the attack should be coming from. This is where they set off the RIC address, the radio control device. That was there on that mount. If you look right there, sir, that is at the pinnacle. That's where Kingsman Lynch is looking. Kingsman Crone has got the Cosquing estate, which is very again, it was they could attack from there. Also, with the Buchanan Road coming straight in at us, we've got to be really vigilant here. We've got devices, we've got flares, we've got this, the ammunition's good, sir. We are ready to go. Right, get out. Right out to the Sang, and he grabs hold of me. He said, I must admit, that was the most alertest soldiers I've ever seen. I was like, fucking hell, hey! The fucking off the tits. Jesus. And he went off, and I was like, went that down. The Brigadier went away and I said, can you
Yeah.
No, I didn't get on it. Fuck that. I just said, listen, do your fucking favour.
Don't do that again.
Don't fucking just come off leave, bless them. You know what I mean?
And they've been through all that.
Through it all, the dreads are gone. You know, you listen, when people start getting killed, mate, it's all right for all these fucking leaders. You get in there yourself, you know.
Yeah.
I always say to myself, I wish these people who start the war get in there, get in the trenches. You kicked it off. You get in there. This is your war.
To the front line, yeah.
This is your war, not ours.
Yeah.
We just wanted to have a little laugh in the fucking park and play football.